agree with both the speakers. I think one of the things we have to realize, and AI in few years' time is going to be everywhere. So we are not going to be, whether we have AI or not have AI. A lot of people have already AI in their infrastructure without realizing that they are using AI, right? So I think the entry level for AI, which is from our company experience, is the capability of AI analyzing risk. Can be in all sectors. One of them is cybersecurity risk. I mean, a bank can be shut down. Look what happened in the last years with financial institutions, where hackers managed to get their list of clients and paralyze the entire institution. So AI can be helped. And can be very helpful and very efficient in anticipating all cybersecurity risk assessment. And I will say everybody should be using that, right? Because if you are not, hackers will be soon be able to detect and you are not using AI, and you will become a low-hanging fruit target for them. So that's the entry level, AI and cybersecurity. And you see companies like Palantir, like others, that they're exploding in terms of success because they managed to integrate AI and cybersecurity. Another one is the AI and the industrial internet. The Industry 4, right? Which is all this process in Germany, but in many other countries now, where everything is connected to the internet. So companies like, automobile companies, like companies that they are providing EVs, they need to have AI in order to make sure that their infrastructure is secure, because at the end of the day, you are risking the life of the person walking into the car. So I think this is the first criteria, is AI will help me to protect my customers and eventually the life of my customers. And the third one, which is amazingly exploding in front of us, is the medical sector. I mean, medical sector is still an analog sector. If you go to a hospital, 80% of the machines are not even connected to the internet. And they are all in the process of doing so. But before they do so, they need to understand that they need to have something like AI in the back end to assess the potential risk of doing that. Imagine somebody being able to stop your cardio machine or your insulin pump. I mean, obviously that has life-threatening consequences. So I think those are the sectors that they are going to be more and more using AI. Now the question, and this is a fundamental question, whether in the future you are going to do AI internally or you're going to let somebody to do for you. It's like cloud. You remember when we talk about cloud, everybody wants to be their own cloud. Now we have 3 or 4 cloud players, and that's it. And everybody's using the same services. I think AI will be embedded into that process.
Mm-hmm.